Yo, what the hell is the obsession of people feel the need to constantly have to bash gamers?
What are you doing, stupid bro?
Check out this combo real quick.
Your wife sitting there begging for you to see her. No. My guys are on Call of Duty. They want to see me in Madden. And your kids don't know you in real life. This is comfortable. This is how you escaped when you were 12.
You know what's funny, right? Even though there are some truth to what he's saying and stuff like that, right? But what people tend to do when they want to bash a group of people, right? They would take the worst case scenario and they try to make it apply to everybody else that belong to that category, right? Everything that you do in life, if you don't do it in moderation, then it could be a problem. I'm not saying that there's certain things that you shouldn't be obsessed with. Like, for example, most people who actually are really good at something is because they develop an obsession to it. Like, as when I was an artist, well, actually I'm still an artist, I just haven't really practiced my art craft for a while. Like, I became obsessed with art, right? And I became very good at it. And because of my obsession, when I was in Europe, I was able to make money doing commission work and stuff like that, right? So my point is this: when people have a hobby, they use that hobby to decompress. And then you feel the need to kind of like bash them because they find a way to decompress. Who are they hurting? Who exactly are they hurting? Your wife, as soon as you sit down, she always gonna find a way for you to rearrange the whole freaking house? Like, is it okay for an adult male to, let's say, work his ass off, right, to provide for his family? Is it okay for him to have some time for himself to decompress? Is it okay for him to do so? Let's continue to see what this fool have to say.
See, it all goes back to our trauma. This is what you were good at when you weren't good at school. So you said, I'm gonna put all my effort and energy. And now you're 40 years old. And you will stay up and lose sleep over playing a tournament on a game with people over the internet that you can't see and won't plan a date night?
Wait. All right. Here's another argument they like to make, right? Is that once you reach a certain age, that you shouldn't enjoy certain hobby that you used to do when you were younger. If that's the case, then you shouldn't be enjoying football, right? For those of you guys into sport, because a lot of these conservatives, right? I don't know, like, these family-oriented people, right? That you shouldn't be into sports. You shouldn't be doing certain activities that you used to enjoy when you were little, and then now you're doing it with your family, right? Because a lot of gamers, right, that I've come across and stuff like that, right, the ones who actually have family and stuff, they actually use it sometimes as a pastime to enjoy it with their loved one. Like, I'm not a big gamer, but I do sometimes spend time to enjoy it with my daughter. I bought a Switch just for that purpose, right? So when I'm on the road and I can call her over real quick and be like, hey, you want to play you want to play some Mario Kart? Or she would introduce me to certain games like that, which I'm terrible at, right? But it's her domain, so I use that in a way to spend time with her. So therefore, like, and I have a hell of a time gaming with her. And I'm like, what, almost 40 years old now? So I shouldn't actually spend the time to enjoy a good gaming session with my daughter or to people that I actually care about, right? So then you can't decompress. You can, but you have to do what grown-ups do to decompress. I'm guessing, like, grab a beer like the other adult pretenders, right? That's what you should do, right? Or watch a football game or something like that. Or you shouldn't decompress at all. Your time should be used extensively towards your family. So when you get home from a hard day of work, working a 12-hour shift and stuff like that, right? And then you want to be able to, like, before you go to sleep, to decompress for the next day, you want to kill like an hour or two and stuff like that, right? On the video game, no, sir. That's for kids. You should spend that time with your wife. You should spend that time with this and that. And as soon as you sit down, she got something for you to do. As soon as you sit down, the kids running around and all that stuff, right? So when is it okay for a man who's handling his business, providing for his family, making sure that they have a roof over their head, make sure that they're actually able to buy a whole bunch of crap that technically they can do without, but you shouldn't even have time for yourself? All that energy should be spent on them. Again, I'm not talking about like when you excessively ignore everybody else around you that you should care about. I'm not talking about like the over excessive of, you know, the thing that when there's no balance to it. I'm talking about the tactic that people use to take the extreme cases and try to make it apply to everybody else within that category. And that's disingenuous. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. And are you guys sick and tired of this whole narrative of trying to, like, just because you're a certain age, you should enjoy the hobby that you used to do as a kid that used to decompress you? Or like, what is it being a grown-up anyway? What is the curriculum of being a grown-up? To me, I thought, like, you know, you first have your priorities, which is you provide for your family, you're taking care of your family and stuff like that, and then you can enjoy your hobbies. So then once you decompress, that it allows you more patient and more, like, you don't snap at everybody else because you don't have the time to do anything that you want to do. I thought that's what an adult was. But to most people, it's like, an adult, you shouldn't actually enjoy the things that you used to do when you were a kid. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Share this video, like, comment, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. Peace.
Carter, bring me some comfortable clothes. Take my shoe.
What are you doing, Step Bro?